Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Dan Boxspring here for another review. I had a few reviews that I recorded but didn't really post. I might do them again in the future if I want to post them, but they weren't really reviews that I think needed to be posted this soon. So if I want to redo them, I'll redo them in the future. Don't forget, if there's anything in specific that you want to see, don't forget to message me or leave a comment below. I answer all the comments that I get, and I will. Just tell me what you want to see, or if you want to send me something, I can give you an address that you can send stuff to. But for now, we're going to review a product that I just got today. I bought it used from one of my friends, but it still works pretty nice. So I got myself a tugboat. Let me get some more light. I got myself a tugboat. This is the Tugboat clone. He just happened to have the clone on him. Normally, I'm against using clones, but I've seen this one in action. A couple of my friends have this, and it's been nothing but positivity. So I thought I would take the risk and get myself one of these clones. So this is the Tugboat V2 clone. It's super dark in here. I apologize that it's always so dark in here. This is just my car. It's all the light I have. So right there, if you look, it says Tugboat right there with the little Tugboat insignia. Which I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. It's kind of focused. It says Tugboat right there. It says Tugboat across the top. Has an F sort of symbol right there. I'm not sure what that means, but hopefully in the future I'll find out. So, I bought this used from my friend for 30 bucks. I'm pretty sure the new ones are like 40. I was trying to get it for like 25, but by the time I had already started making modifications to it, it's too late for me to back out. So I gave him 30 bucks, and I got this, went to the vape shop, and got new cotton, got new coils, because I needed new coils. So let me give you the basics of this. It runs on a single 18650. The 18650 screws in the bottom, so you unscrew the bottom, and the 18650 is right there. Negative side facing out, positive side going in first. The bottom right here has this little gold plate. This is your fire button. So fire button's on the bottom. When you screw this back on, just press that in, and it'll fire. So let's screw that back on. Now let's look under the hood. I'll tell you guys what I got going on in terms of the build. When I got this, it came with two coils. They were like 24 gauge. I couldn't even tell you. They're probably like nichrome. The guy did like 10 wraps on them. They looked pretty uneven. They looked pretty worn in. They looked pretty unsafe. So I bought pre-made coils. So I bought 20 gauge nichrome coils, 6 wraps each, 3mm in size. But what totally flew over my head is that this is a 3-post RDA. So, you have, I keep forgetting, I'm sorry. I think it's 2 negatives on each side and 1 positive in the middle. Might be the other way around, I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I totally forgot that it's 3-post as opposed to 4-post. So I have 20 gauge nichrome coils in here, and nichrome has very good coils, but 20 gauge, they didn't have 22, so I told them 20 would be fine. 20 gauge is some pretty thick ass wire. In fact, I have my other coil right here, so I couldn't fit both into the 3-post. So I'm running on a single coil right now, single 6-wrap 20 gauge nichrome coil. Here's the other coil that I bought. I bought 2 of these coils for 10 bucks. It's got like 6 or 7 wraps. It'll need to be clipped when I go to use it. But it's a pretty nice coil. Guy did a great job of building it. So I'm running on a single 20 gauge 6-wrap nichrome coil, 3mm. And in terms of cotton, I ran out of cotton myself, so I bought some new cotton. I bought cotton bacon bits by Wiccan Vape. I got the small pouch. The guy at the shop recommended this to me. I thought I would give it a try. The guy said this would last me maybe 6 or 7 builds. That's how much cotton is in here. So, it's the first build. I got 1 layer of cotton right there. I'm gonna start holding my camera up here just so you guys can see it. See right there, it's through. Oh shit, I didn't screw in this other screw right here. So I will screw it in better when I get back up to my apartment. But yeah, you got the wrap right there, heated it up, wicked it with new cotton. I'll give it a try for you guys right now, but the guy said since the cotton is still fresh, it's gonna take like 10 minutes to break in. It's only been like 5 or 10 minutes at this point. So the weird thing about this cotton is that when you burn it out, instead of tasting a burn flavor, you get a bacon flavor, which is really kind of weird because you'd never want to taste bacon out of a vape. At least not me either. If you like bacon vape, that's good for you. So I'm gonna rate it on its performance at this point. It'll definitely get a lot better throughout the week, and I'll give you guys an update on that at some point. But this is just 15 minutes worth of breaking my stuff in. I'm going to be dripping Breaking Blue by Clancy's. It's like a berry medley, 300 milligrams of nicotine. The battery is at, I want to say it's at like half its life right now. It's not a full battery. That's another thing that'll improve the performance and the body of this overall. So let's go ahead and just take a vape for it right now, and we'll see how it does. The body is not bad. Like I said, the battery is only like at half-life. It's really not going to give you anything amazing. But for a battery at half-life, this thing's running on a single 18650. It's doing a pretty good job. I mean, the body is not terrible. Oh. Yeah, the cotton's been, since the cotton is fresh, it's drying out real fast. That was only like 2 or 3 hits. The cotton is already dry. Once the cotton becomes more saturated, I'm sure that'll improve. I can also well it a little bit on the side, since I'm only running 1 coil. So you can just put a little bit of juice on the side where there's no coil, just so that when the cotton dries out on one side, it will absorb the juice from the other side. But it may cause some spillage, some dripping, some flooding, a little bit of spit back. So just be careful with that. The body is very mediocre right now, but the flavor is pretty good. I'm getting some really good flavor out of this. The problem with this flavor is that it'll just hit you right in the back of the throat. It's very potent. But yeah, I'm definitely getting a nice rich flavor out of it. The cotton is supposed to, well, at least what the guy told me, the cotton is supposed to give you a very good flavor, a very nice flavor. The guy said it was gonna like knock my socks off. So far it's not, but we'll see once it improves. Yeah, the body is weak, but the cool thing about this coil is that it ramps up really fast because it's 20 gauge. So just I'm getting just as much vape as I would out of 2 coils if it were like 24 gauge. But yeah, this thing is giving me a lot of power. Of course, it'll give me a lot more power when I put in a fresh battery, which I intend to do in the next few minutes. I'm just gonna sit outside and vape it, break it in a little bit. But let's just go ahead and jump into ratings. I want to keep this video a little bit shorter. So far, in terms of flavor, it's really not bad. I can't wait to see how it's going to taste when the cotton really sets in and saturates and all that excess stuff burns off and it gives me a nice clean flavor. It's clean for the most part, but not very at this point. At this stage specifically, I would have to rate the flavor at like a 7 out of 10. Just because I actually might have to drop that to a 6 out of 10 just because it's not coming through as much as I want it to. It's supposed to be kind of hot too, and it's really not that hot, and it's getting hot spit whenever I'm taking a drag. Check the body, and again, battery is at half capacity, so keep that in mind. I will keep it in mind as I'm rating it. It's really not bad. I'm going to go ahead and give that a 6 out of 10 as well. I'm really hoping that the body improves as I put a fresh battery in and vape it more and really break everything in. The performance on this thing is definitely going to get an 8 out of 10 just because it works great, but it gives you a little bit of spit back, as you could assume. But yeah, I'm not used to like unregulated RDAs like this. I'm used to putting my RDAs onto like a sub-ohm, like not a sub-ohm, onto like a mod and vaping it through that. But this really isn't that bad, especially for something where it has no temperature control. I just have to pray that the coil is giving me a good resistance. I assume this is going to be hitting anywhere between like 0.2, 0.4, something like that. Yeah, for now the club, oh my god, the Tugboat V2 clone is going to get an 8 out of 10 from me. For now, that'll probably change in the future, and I'll definitely give you guys an update, let you know. Just to give you an update real quick on the Cleito by Aspire, the Cleito 120. I've realized that the PG-VG ratio is pretty much directly correspondent to the body you get off and the flavor. So I've put in some other juices besides the one I was originally starting with, and the body hasn't been that great. The body is definitely gotten a little more shabby. I'll go ahead and put it in for you now. Put that other battery in. I have managed to ramp it up a little bit. I've hit this thing at maximum 100 watts. In fact, I think I'm hitting it 100 watts right now as soon as I put this, there we go. So I'll go ahead and take a drag for you out of this too, just to show you guys where I stand with it, if my ratings have changed at all. This is for the sub-ohm tank. Hitting it 100 watts or 99.9. When you get to 100, when you get to 100, it does that. It stops using decimal places like that's 101, 102, and then 99.9. So I hit it 100 watts. The thing is, this is also a fresh coil. I did change my coils out after the other one was getting a little bit gunky. I was using a different juice in this before. I was using Cheerios, which I really don't like. I might review that in the future, but I probably won't if I continue to hate it as much as I do. And I'm running really low on my supply. I don't have another bottle. I don't intend to get another bottle. I really wasn't a fan. But anyway, that's what I'm getting out of that. But anyway, guys, this has been my review for the Tugboat V2 clone RDA. Of course, I'll let you know if anything changes in the future, which it probably will. I can only see it improving. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Check out all my other videos, all that good shit. Please leave me comments. I haven't been receiving a lot of comments or messages, and I love to hear what you guys think of my videos, what I could be doing better, what you think I'm already doing pretty well. Anything you'd like to see in the future, of course, I'm happy to take suggestions. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end you on a vape, not from the Tugboat because I took out the battery. But I'll end you on a vape regardless. And a cough. Whew. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day.